Good day, traders. It is Thursday today. I'm still here breathing. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. You get a fucking stroke and it takes the life away from you is what it does. It's just awful. Today I sleep on my couch, so today the sheet was hanging over, the front of the couch, and usually I have the PSW fix it for me, and tuck it back in underneath the cushions where you sit, and on the backrest you tuck them behind the cushions, right? Well, today the sheet was hanging over the front of the couch, if you can see what I mean, and I had to push it back, and so without even thinking about it, I just did like a half crunch, like I was in between half sitting down and half, standing up. It was like a halfway crunch kind of thing. And I got up there and I pushed the sheets back because the sheet was hanging over the front of the couch. I need to push it behind the back cushions on the couch. So I pushed them in there. That's all I did is I pushed the sheet in behind the cushions, behind the backrest. Oh my God. It almost killed me to do that. Holy motherfucker. It wasn't easy, let me tell you. But I've done so many physiotherapy, lifting my legs up and back and up and back. Because of that, I've kept the strength in my legs. And that's where I lost my strength also at the same time. But any strength I do have left, they come from my legs. So like I do, I can push myself up off the couch, whatever, because my legs are still really strong. Because every day, once or twice a day, I'm doing my physio, right? I know I hate to bother you all with this, but oh my God, it steals your life away. Oh my God. So anyway, because my legs are so strong, I was able to do what I did, but it almost killed me. I had to sit down right away and just gain my strength back again. Crazy. Fucking crazy. But anyway, let me show you these couple trades that I spotted out here. What would have happened today if I would have been trading. There's this one up here. This is the first trade. We need the divergence. We need the divergence to tell us if if we're, trading this or not, right? So, and down here like this. No, I don't think it's this one. Where did I see that from? Up there? Yeah, I guess kind of up here. Does this make sense? Yeah, this makes sense. Here it is. Here, I found it. Okay, so the trade would be I grab the flipping arrow. Where's the arrows? Oh, no. They're in here, aren't they? Yes. Right here. So you would have got short somewhere right as the candle came down. You didn't have to wait for it to come all the way down here. Just as soon as you could see it coming down across the moving averages right there where I put the arrow, you would have sold it and down we went. Okay, then we come into a double bottom, which I call a double bottom divergence. Remember I said we're always looking for double tops, double bottoms, higher highs, lower lows, okay? So in this particular situation, it's a double bottom, okay? It's also known as a W pattern, which D Money called out, which he saw. But yeah, that's what I'm basically, when I see double bottoms, you can see W's, When I see double tops or higher highs, I see, the M formation to sell and the W formation to buy. W's and M's. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. It's all here. That's why I mention it all the time. I always say that look for your higher highs, lower lows, double tops, and double bottoms. And when you find those four scenarios, You'll find a trade almost every day. It's very seldom a day goes by and there's no fucking setup. But there usually is always a setup. So anyway, here's the W, here's the double bottom, whatever you want to call it, right there, just like that. Hold on, let me get one more. And off of here, see? Boom, just like that. And then we'll put a W on that baby. Well, we'll put an arrow, I mean. So somewhere in here, you don't have to wait for this to close, but somewhere in here, once price was up above the 5 and the 7, okay? Why didn't we buy over here? Because the 5 did cross up above the 7, but just barely. See how they're kissing each other? When you want a good crossover, you need separation between the 5 and 7. When you're selling, you need good separation between the 5 and 7, the separation going up. It's the same thing. Except this time, the 5 is above the 7 to buy and below the 7 to sell. See, the 5, and this is the 7. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. So anyway, that's the 2 trades for today. That's it. That's all. There's nothing more to say today. I'm not going to drag this video on for nothing. Okay? That's what I'm here to teach you about the higher highs, lower lows, double tops, and double bottoms. That's what I'm here to teach you. Once you can recognize those 4 patterns, keep looking for them, keep searching for them, trade them. You will win if you trade what I'm telling you. Like I've said many times before, I've been in front of these fucking charts for like fucking 25 fucking years. I know, that's a quarter of a century. I know what I'm talking about. I would never steer you wrong. I would only steer you right. I just hope you keep coming back and watching for free. Everything here is for free. I'm not trying to sell you anything at all. All I'm trying to do is share my trading knowledge with you. And it helps me to stay alive, I guess, because I've had a stroke, as you know, and I'm trying to live through it. I'm trying to get past it. I'm told, if you want to walk again, I'll do it. So, gotta wait and see what happens. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Good luck and good trading.